Welcome to Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer. I'm not only here to inspire you, but I'm here to give you permission to try something new. You guys, have you been looking at these scrapbooking workshop kits? You guys, we are doing round 2 of our scrapbooking workshop kit. And you guys, it's been exciting for me. So today, if you're just tuning into my channel, today is a great day to start because today is the first day of 3 different days that we work on the scrapbooking workshop kit. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we do all kinds of crazy business around here, including these scrapbooking workshop kits. We do cards, we do kits, we do paper pumpkin, we do 3D things here, we do all kinds of things. But today, the third Tuesday of each month, we work on a workshop kit. This quarter, because there's 3 different 2-page spreads, so each quarter, I know it's not technically the quarter, but I was late to the party. So the next 3 months, so July, August, and September, we're going to be working on the Weekend Adventure workshop kit. And what does that look like? Let's take a look. So here is how it comes to you. Okay, comes in this great big Ziploc bag, which is amazing. Okay, and there are several things, you guys, that I love about these workshop kits, including the instructions. So you get amazing instructions. Now I'm thinking that I have a skinny 3-ring binder. I think I'm going to put these in 3-ring binders because to me, I think that the layouts, not necessarily the exact stuff, but the layouts would be fun to have for future ideas. So I'll probably end up pulling my staple out and putting my 3 holes in here and putting it in a binder. And do I have it down here? No. Oh, wait, maybe I do. I thought I brought it down here. No, I didn't. Dang it, I didn't. Unless that's it. Yep, that's it right there. Hang on. Here it comes. Okay. I dug it out of the trenches, you guys. So I'm going to take this 3-ring binder. I'm going to do my 3-hole punch. And of course, there's kitty fur everywhere. And I'm going to put it in here. We did storybook moments first. So I'm going to do this next. But when we're done with the kit, that's when I'm going to be doing that. So let me point out a couple of things that I thought were super cool. And I mean like super cool. First off, we get great color photos. And yes, I know this one's bigger, but there's bigger ones on the inside, so don't worry about that. What I think is one of the coolest things is this down here. You guys, it tells you portrait, landscape, each project, how many photos you need, and then project number 2, which is our second 2-page spread, you need 3, 1, and 1. And then project 3, need 1 and 2. Now, let me just say, you guys, these are a suggestion, okay? You can change anything you want. It's your project. That's what Paula would say. And I'm going to tell you that too, because here's what I do. Sometimes I know what I want to use it for, and sometimes I don't. And when I do know, I can change the photos. And I typically try to do that we tweak a little bit on the second one, but it's the third one that we typically totally make our own. So I love having the concept okay? And then using what I have for the photos. Now, with that being said, you guys, I typically do go through, and we're going to do this today. I go through and I cut the sizing of all of the pieces that I need, and I separate them. So this will be project number 2. It's empty. I always use old DSP packs, you guys. And this will be project 3. That way then, because if you buy a workshop kit from me, I send you the parts, cardstock parts, to make cards with leftover pieces. So for me to cut everything and organize it all, number 1, I know what's left over that I can add, and I also know what's left over so that I can make cards with it. Because you guys, there's always extras. Always. So, now, we're going to get our organizing done. Here, and then you get this amazing layout assembly. Okay, they show you what parts you're going to use, on what order you're going to use it, and all of the things. Now again, suggestion, okay? Oh, I wanted to say, because I forgot to grab it, it's coming in my order, so I'll have it for next time. Adventure. If I could spell. I can't spell today, apparently. Then there's a stamp set that goes with this workshop kit. This one right here. I did order it. So these are the additional things that you can use with that extra stamp set. Now there are, and you'll see, it says Weekend Adventures Photopolymer Stamp Set, because the fonts are bigger and they're more conducive to the 12 by 12 sizing. Where most of the stamps, you guys, most of Stampin' Up! Stamps are geared towards card fronts, right? Card fronts, and project sizes and different things like that. So the larger stamp sets, which I always get because I love the large ones, because you guys, it's a stamp, some either an embossing folder or some DSP and some embellishments, and you're done with a card because it takes up the whole front of your card. And we've done that before. I've used them in several projects. I didn't link them here, but anyways. So I did get that, but it won't be here till later this week. Now, as directed here, you guys, it does not use that stamp, typically, okay? However, that is also another way to customize your spreads. So these will be the 2 that we're working on today. This one, I like this layout. This one and this one. That's what we're going to be putting together today. And then these will be the other. This will be August. And this will be September. So, starting off, let's see, besides the instructions, let's see, and let me get rid of this binder. Let me show you what comes in this scrapbooking workshop kit. You get, there's typically exclusive designer series paper in here. Let me get to, hang on, let me get to the, why did I want to go, oh, I don't know. I wanted to go to the to this, but I don't know why I wanted, I don't know. I'm losing track of where I'm going here. Okay, so not all of these papers either are two-sided. The exclusive ones typically are not, but we get this nice Cajun Craze and black plaid. We've got, oh, this one's super cute, you guys. our little foresty one. That's cute. And it's got acorns on. Oh, you guys. Acorns. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, we have an acorn die. And then we've got this nice splatter, which has our compass and our adventure steps. And then we've got this wood grain. Oh, this wood grain is an exclusive one. My guess is this wood grain is an exclusive one as well. And the nice part is, you guys, there's always extra DSP. I still have extra even after doing cards with the last one, you guys. I was like really surprised. Okay, so we got all this. So you get all kinds of designer series paper. Then you get your photo backers. Here's more photo backers. Your 4x6s and your 3x4s and all of the things. So here's your photo sizing. And then you get two-tone paper. Now, if you're not familiar with two-tone paper, one side's Old Olive, the other side is lighter. Okay, so here's Old Olive. This one must be Misty Moonlight. Again, two-tone paper. One side's always lighter than the other. Here's our basic beige, I'm guessing, because I know that's not, yeah, this is basic beige. This might be White Willow, but I'm not sure. Look at the paper, Jennifer. Yeah, I know, I hear you. Coordinating colors. Oh, and then there is an extra embellishment with linen thread, you guys, on projects. But where's our colors? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I know in the description it tells you what colors are in it. Basic beige, basic black, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, and Vanilla. So those are our colors. So this one would be vanilla. All right, then this is a feature that I love, you guys. This is die cuts, okay? Already ready to go. But don't you love it? You guys, it tells you what project that they're for. So it helps you to get organized. So I pop these out and I just work off of the back. So we've got one die cut sheet. Here's a second die cut sheet. And then we have a sticker sheet. Now, the sticker sheet, I want to say, and we did this, I want to say with the last one. Was it the last one? I don't remember for sure. But with one of them, you guys, I cut out just the shapes and stuck them with the projects so that I knew what was left. And here's the other thing. Not with this one necessarily. Don't discard these little extra pieces like that. You've got it up here too, just not as much. Because, you guys, this has a sticker, this whole piece has a sticker back. So if you do a thin cut on there, you can use that little extra piece. Same thing goes for that piece. Because, you know, I'm going to be pulling out my postage dies and see if I can get one more cut out of that. Just because. Why not? Because it's a cool pecan pie border, and I think that would be neat. Anyways, so let's get organized. I want to do the die cuts first. Well, actually, let's do the cutting first. Let's organize our pages first. So we're going to take this first. I need to pull my stapler out of here, you guys. This staple drives me crazy. I had a staple remover, but apparently not. So hopefully I won't cut myself. So has anybody done these workshop kits before, you guys, besides just with me? Have you checked them out? Have you looked at them? Were you not sure that they were worth the money? I think they are. I know I'm biased, but I do think that they are. There's a lot of, if nothing else, it's a great place to start. Okay, I made it. I didn't hurt myself. I pulled the staple out. All right, let's start with this page. So I need the orange. Let's get our DSP pieces up here. Let's put these back over there, the die cut pieces. Okay, so we need this piece first, but you guys, the black shows that it's supposed to be this way. I always try to pay attention when we're doing both sides because I find that you can cut less of the same. So see, like this 1/2 inch by 11 we can get out of this. Do you know what I'm saying? So for this, I hope you know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Okay, so we're gonna take our trimmer, and this first piece is 6 by 11, and it's got the gingham in the front. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna go all the way to the 6 inches, and we're gonna cut. And then we're gonna, you guys, it says 11 here, so I'm gonna take 1 inch off, because you know, anything to not open my trimmer arm is always a bonus. So extra piece, bonus piece. And then we need 4.5 this way. And same, we're cutting that inch off. Now at any point, you guys, if you're watching this and you have any questions, please say something. That's what I'm here for. Now I need 2 1/2 inch by 11 pieces with this as the front. So 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. And then we're going to cut 1 inch off of those. And then this, we have 1 little extra piece. So I'm going to put these 2 DSP pieces together. And I'm going to cut off 1 inch. Just like that. So we have those. And then we have just this 1 by 3 inch piece. So I'll take this. Lines are going this way. We're going to take it and do it 1 inch. And then we're going to do 2 3-inch pieces. So here and there, and then we have this whole big piece left. And 11 by 12. We have a whole big piece of 11 by 12 for extra stuff. All right, so that one's done. Next piece is this piece. And it says that the forest is supposed to go this way, which that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So let's look ahead. I like to verify, you guys, because we did end up changing something on the storybook one because I didn't like the orientation of it. Oh, it was the carrots. That's right. That is supposed to go that way, so that is correct. Okay. So we need cut orientation is this way, and I need a 3 1/4 by 11. 3 1/4, and then we're going to cut off 1 inch there. So here's our 3 1/4 by 11, and then we need this piece, this 8-inch piece. We just cut that off, 8 by 3 1/4. So I need a 3 1/4 inch piece this way. 3 1/4 by 8. I'm double checking, you guys. So we need that. Okay. So we have that too. Then, same piece, we need this. Which means that's our only scrap of that. So I'm taking this piece and I'm only cutting off this 1-inch strip. Whoa, make sure to be cutting it the right way. Our trees and stuff are supposed to be this way. 1 inch. There. So that'll go there. And then we need these to be 3 inches. 3, 3, 3, and that should already be 3. So that one's done. These two are done. Now we're down to here. Okay, this one. The footprint stuff's supposed to go this way. So we need another 1 inch by 3 with the blue on the front. One, 2, 3, and 4. And then a 9 by 10 inch. I'm going to pull this 1 by 10 off first. I'm going to chop off 2 inches of that. There's that. Oh no, that's the extra piece. This is the piece that we need. And then I need a 9 by 10 piece. A 9 by 10. Extra. These are all the extra pieces. Okay, so now we have to change the orientation of the paper this way, and we need to cut it on the diagonal. You guys, this is always tricky to me. So how can we do this? Well, my ruler, no, the ruler's not long enough. I don't think my trimmer is definitely not long enough, you guys. So let's see. And I'm not one to eyeball, you guys. I'm really, really bad at that. Really bad. So let's see how we can do this. I have my 2 points together. And we're going to put that like that. Because that way then I can get my middle there. And let's see if we can, which way we should do it. There's my middle, just like that. I'm going to grab my pencil. Pencil, pencil, pencil. And then just follow it the rest of the way. Line that up with this corner. And there we go. Okay, so then taking my big girl scissors, and you can see the faint line there. I'm going to just cut directly on that line. Because that way then we have the right. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Oh, I'm losing my mind. You guys, second guessing myself here. There we go. Oh, all right. So there's our corner piece that we need. That one. This is extra. Okay. Next is the vanilla two-tone cardstock. All right. Which is over here. Vanilla two-tone cardstock. And are these all for our photos? These are all for our photos, you guys. I'm not going to cut those. These, the 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, I'm leaving those because I may change my mind on what I want to use. So all of these, the 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 and the 4 1/4 by 3 1/4, these two top ones are photo mats. I'm leaving those. So we're going to move on to this 5 by 7. And we're going to cut that 5. Pull my arm out by 7. And then and then this is extra. And you guys, these extra pieces are perfect card fronts. Okay, so now I need this piece and I need my ruler anyways, because I want to go 5 1/4 here and make a mark here. And then, see what we're doing? We're going over 5 1/4 and we're making a mark. And then down at the bottom, we're going to go over 2 1/4 and make a mark. 2 1/4 and make a mark. There. Then, I'll bring my trimmer back in. And in the groove here, I'm going to put my hash marks that I made. And I'm going to cut on that diagonal. And that's what we get. So I'll have to erase that little mark and I'll erase that little mark. And you guys, you will get a little indent on here. I'm not worried about that. You can straighten that out with your bone folder. It's good to go. Okay, so we're going to erase this. That has a little bit. Okay, and then we have a 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece. So I need another piece of that vanilla because that one won't be the right size. No, that's wrong color. Oh my gosh, you guys, you gotta watch me every minute. We need the Misty Moonlight one, which is this one. And we want the dark on the front. 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So 4 1/4 here. Pull your arm out. I know I could figure that out with math, but you guys, math is hard. There's that. That's extra and extra. That goes down there. Okay. There's that piece. Add that to my pile. And we already did that. Last one. I know. I got to get... Did you guys see that? We did that on Saturday. I'm just loving it. Joe even enjoyed it, you guys. So funny. All right. Our old olive piece. Dark on the top. Thought I had that right. So we're going to make... Are these photo ones, you guys? Not there. Not there. That one is. These old olive ones, you guys, these are photo ones. And so was that one. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to save these. I'm not going to cut that. But if you want to, here's what you would do. You would take your 6 1/4 and you would cut. And then you'd go the 4 1/4, 4 1/4, and then you'd cut that one down to the size that you need. So there's that. Now let's organize. Oh, this is the stressful part, you guys. Okay. So, where it says 3 and a letter, 3 would be project 3. So that's where we're going to go. This is our, let's get our front. Okay. Page 1, page 1, page 2, page 3. Okay. This is our front page. All right. So we're going to make piles now. I'm going to get these little pieces out of here. I'm going to put them to the side. These are extras. That. Put the littles to the side so they're out of the way. Now, put this away so we can make our piles. All right, so we got all of our, whoa, almost knocked over my camera, you guys. Okay, now we have all of our papers cut. We're going to make over here where you're not going to be able to see because I only have so much room. We're going to organize project 1, project 2, and project 3 according to, I'm going to pull the backs first, okay? And then we're going to go with the smaller pieces. And then we're going to go with the DSP pieces, and then we're going to go with all the die cut pieces. All right, need to move that. So the first thing that we need for project 1 is these 2 pieces. And then let's look to see project 2 looks like it's the basic beige pieces. And then project 3 is the wood pieces. All right, the wood pieces. So 1, 2, and 3. I know you guys can't see 1, but I promise it's over here. All right. So these are going to be our piles. Project 1, which will be today's, project 2, and then project 3. So this will be August, this will be September. All right, now we're going to start. We're just going to work from these DSP parts, and we're going to put with each of the projects where they go. Moving our two-tone paper and the DSP that we don't need. Oh no, these are the piles. Okay. So, this and this is project 1. This and this is project 1. And these 2 pieces are project 3. Next, so see, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 3s. That's where I'm getting them from. Okay, now we're on to the tree ones. Move this, and we'll move this. Okay. This piece is a 2. This is a 2. This big piece is a 2. These are all 2s. And then all of these are project 3. We've got this. The big piece is a 2. Ooh, lots of layers on this one. Love that. That's a 2. This is a 2. And these are 3s. Then this piece is a 3. So it goes here. And then, these two pieces are project 3s. We just cut those. And this is a project 2 for the photo, but that may change. Okay. So, all of our pattern papers are all laid out. Now comes the fun part. Now we're going to pull all of our project pieces, our die cut project pieces. And I'm actually just going to go from one section to the other and just work off the back side. And flip them over, you guys, flip them over when you're putting them on your piece. Trust me, from last time I did learn that. Okay, project 2. Getting everything all organized. Project 1. And kind of be careful when you're pulling this apart, you guys, because you don't want to accidentally rip anything. Been there, done that too. Just saying. Project 1. This is project 1. Project 2. I love the back sides of this, you guys. This makes it so easy. Oh my gosh. This is like the easy button, you guys. With the way that this is set up like that. Project 1. There. Project 3. I'm just carefully pulling all this out. Project 2. Now, you got to be careful with these little pieces, you guys. That's why I put them in the sleeves, because then I don't lose stuff. Because you guys know how I lose all these little pieces. They have to have a home here. So, sleeves are good. There. Project 3. Project 2. And you guys, the setup may seem slightly tedious, but I promise you, setting it up like this, it worked out so nice. Take the extra minute in the beginning to put this together like this. It does make a big difference. There. 1. Project 2. Project 3. And now here's the other thing too. Just because we're laying all these pieces out doesn't mean that we're going to use them this way, right? Remember, it's your project. You can tweak it any way you want. But I like to organize them this way to see what I have for what. Okay, project 2. And don't drop anything on the floor. Project 1. And then the last one, this is project 1. Okay, so first sheet of die cuts is popped out. Now, second sheet, same thing, working from the back side. 3. 3. And I'm thinking that when we made this, when we did the last one, you guys, I pulled some things that I knew that I didn't want, and we used it on the card. Not only that, but we also used it on a different page. So just because one of these is on this page doesn't mean that I can't tweak it to go onto this page. And I love that. 2. And I love this big big tag here, you guys. This is cool. There's that. Okay. Guys, this one has a lot of stuff. Ooh, I'm so excited. A lot of different things. Project 3. Project 1. So as soon as we get these pulled out, then I'm going to work with, I'm going to put these two in the sleeves that I put together for them, or that I pulled out for them. Dun, 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 dun. There's that and that. That one. Project number 3. Ooh, here's where all the little pieces are, right down here. More little pieces. Oh, little pieces make me so nervous, you guys. Project there. This one goes here. Ooh, that's a wood round. Love that. Oh, you guys, I just found my hybrid embossing folder. Maybe we could put some more of those on there. That would be fun. It was missing, you guys, and I'm sure that one of my friends who got sick of me making wood rounds with my hybrid embossing folder hid it. But because, you know, when that left, you guys, I went almost into a state of depression. I loved the hybrid embossing folder. Okay, so this is project 2. Okay, all that's pulled. Now, I think I'm going to leave the stickers intact unless we go and do something crazy. So I'm going to leave the stickers on here for now. And I'm going to take my empty sleeve here that I have with nothing in it. And I'm going to put all of my parts for project number 2 into this. You guys, if you don't save your sleeves when they're empty, I highly recommend at least saving a couple. Only because they do make great pockets for stuff like this. So now I can get all of my pieces in here and they won't get lost. They might get stuck, but they won't get lost. Okay, so this is what we'll be working on next month. And then here's for project number, or our third 2-page spread. And we'll do the same with this. This all goes in here, just like this. Dun, dun, dun. Move that down so it's not in the way. And there. Okay. There's all that. Whew, we made it. And I don't think anything fell on the floor. I will check before we move forward. Nope. All right, so project number 3 is in our little sleeve. Project number 2. Everything's all safe in our sleeves. Now we're going to work on this. Project number 1. And, okay, so we got our sticker sheets. Project number 1 is supposed to have 2 4x6s and 3 3x4s. Okay. So I'm going to take our photo pieces here. 4x6s, which go this way. And then these 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, you guys, I'm thinking that, and I a lot of times just work from the picture, but we're going to go down here to this. We're going to start with our first page, this one, and I'm going to work one page at a time. So our pages, our lines go this way, and we want the bigger one because we have bigger photos here, and we want that. Now, here's the other thing. When we were doing this last time, or for the first time for the last 3 times that we did it, you guys, I eyeball my stuff. This has this centered, and then our photos look slightly off center. So, and I like that, and I love that. All the layers on there. It gives you some place to do your journaling on there. And then it's got some additional little pieces, which I love. Here's the thing. What if... Okay, we're going to do this one as directed. Okay, let's do this one as directed, and then we'll go from there. So we could do 2 3/4 and 2 3/4. Okay. And I am going to glue all this down, you guys. This stuff I do glue down, and then I kind of tweak my photos and stuff if I don't know. I actually just popped up an old picture of Joe and I on an adventure. So that might actually be fitting to do. Okay. So about there. And I'm eyeballing it for the most part. Okay, so there's that. And then this. And I think I have 2 pictures from that one. That one actually would be a good one. Joe's got his crazy hair driving in the car. Came up on my Facebook memories, you guys, just today. Ooh, let's look at that picture. Let me find it. Hang on, because that would be kind of fun to use that. Stand by one moment. But there is only one picture. So, but how fun. Come on. Oh, that's Instagram, that's why. Dun, dun, dun. How many years ago was that? So this is the photo, you guys. Isn't that a fun photo, Joe? I love that. We were actually going out on an adventure day. That was 6 years ago. That would be a fun one for this, I think. And I do know that there's a couple other photos attached to that. So that would be kind of fun. What do you guys think about that? I think that would be a fun photo to use on here. And it's this way. I do know that. So maybe we just do one. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm changing mine to just do that one photo because I think that day I did take a couple of other photos and I'll put them on this side. But I think that the orientation is right for that photo to go on here. So I like that idea. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I know that I can print it as a 4x6 photo, so I am going to cut that 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. Actually, I probably shouldn't, because I know that it cut it the other way. 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I do know that that picture is the picture I'm going to use on there. Oh my gosh, isn't it funny when things like that work out, you guys? I do love that. All right. So here's our layer piece. And here's our 4x6 photo. So it's going to go here, and it's going to go like this. So I know that that's the photo I'm using here. So I'm going to put my little banner up on top of this. That was part of our die cuts. This little piece right here. This. So I'm going to attach this to this. And, oh my gosh, you guys, I do love it when stuff like that happens. So we're going to attach this. Like that. Just skinny. I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet. I'm going to put that on an angle because it's not quite long enough. And we're going to put that on like that. Okay. So I know one photo on this page. And yes, I'm kind of tweaking it to be mine, you guys, right? This is what we do. But I'm going to use all the other parts. So I'm going to take, let's grab our pieces here. Hang on. We've got all these little pieces over here. So we need the Explorer. I know I need this. Dun, dun, dun. I know I need... Okay, why is this being a problem? We need that. There's pieces that are missing here. Interesting. Oh, no, there's not. Here's the What's a View. Here's the Wonder one. And the Explorer is down here. Okay. So we're going to take this and we're going to create that Explorer one, you guys, with the silicone craft sheet. So I have this. That's what's nice about the silicone craft sheet, you guys, is that you can put your stickers on here and you're not going to lose your sticky so long as your silicone craft sheet is clean, which mine is basically clean. Okay, so we've got that. And what do we have? We need this piece. And we need this piece. So I'm working off the picture here. This picture and the black piece here. Dun, dun, dun. This is going to go on there. And I don't think... What the heck? I am missing a piece. Nope, here's this piece. So we've got this piece here. And then, and I know it's hard to see on the craft sheet, you guys, but trust me, that'll go like that. This will go like this. We've got a sticker to put here yet. And then this will go on here. A little bit of glue. Doody-doody-doo. That'll go on like that, which will go under here, like that. I'm going to have it go a little bit longer because I messed mine up a little. That's all right. Dun, dun, dun. We'll do it like that. Exact is overrated. Here's our What's a View, What a View. Just like that. So we're creating this. I don't know where that time to play is though. Oh, right here. Sticker sheet. Right here. Tuck that underneath here. Like that. There. How'd I do? I think I did pretty good. It's not exact, but I'm okay with it. So here's our stickers and our loose pieces. I think we did pretty darn good. Love it. Okay. So because I'm doing one, you guys, one photo here, we're going to put it like off kilter like that. And then I'm going to put this here. Similar because it was supposed to go in the middle, but I'm going to put it down here a little bit like that. And I can still tuck in my picture here. And then we have the wander, wonder, repeat. This. Where's our exciting day? Da, 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 da. Sticker. This goes up here. There. And I actually think I might tuck this way. And then we can still do this and the other two, these two little pieces here. These two are supposed to be on here also. I like that. I like those little added little doodads. I know. I'm kind of crazy. It's all good. Yes, I am using dimensionals. It's how I roll. Okay. Now, this does have a hole in it. I am going to go get my linen thread because I know exactly where it is. And I am actually going to do linen thread in here. So I'm going to put it on my craft sheet. You guys, craft sheets are amazing. Amazing. If you don't have one, you need one in your life. I'm telling you for sure. Okay, I thought I knew where my linen thread was. Nope. Not like I don't have more. Is it up here? No. We're going to just open another one. I don't know where it is. And I'm not going to make you guys wait because we're way over anyways. Okay, so I'm going to take... Now does it say... Ta, ta, ta. A 12-inch piece of linen thread to tie a bow. I'm doubling up mine. Because you guys know I love listening to directions. So there's 12 inches. And we're going to double it up. And, whoops, don't lose any pieces. And we're going to pop this through here. And we're going to tie a bow. Love it. Okay, I kind of listened to the directions, right? Kind of. There's that. And we'll cut one a little bit longer than the other. Okay, so we have this. Here. I'm not going to cover the photo with this because I want to put this on now. So I'm going to end up tucking the photo on top a little bit, and I'm okay with that. So then this goes, and I'm going to put that right there. That's close to where it was supposed to be. And then these I'm going to end up putting up here. They were supposed to go over that top photo, but because I only have one photo on this, I'm going to just go this way. I'll show you what I mean. So they're supposed to go over the top of those two photos, but because I'm only using one photo, I just put them up here to kind of pull everything together. And then for some reason, there we go. And then here is our first page with Joe's crazy hair picture right here. Oh my gosh, that's fun. Okay, there's one of the two pages. Here's the second page. Doo-doo-doo. Move that. Love it. Okay, page 2. Page 2. I'm not sure photo-wise, you guys, so I'm going to kind of add the layers on here, but I'm not sure what the other photos are. So not being 100% sure, I'm going to kind of do the layout with you so that you can see it, but not necessarily glue the pieces on. Oh, that was what you guys, they put the linen thread down here. I liked it better on the tag. That's what the little hole was there for, right? Is it just me? I mean, that's a cute spot for linen thread, but I like it the way we did it, I think. Okay, so this one's going to go this way. And let's see what we got. I know, I'm actually pulling out the ruler. Can you believe it? 3 3/4, 3 1/2. Be about like that. Let's do the small piece first. Trying to remember exactly what we did that day. I think 6 years ago, we probably I think we went out to the lake that day. And I know I have more photos of when we went up to, not Shipshewana, Wakarusa. We went up to Wakarusa that day, I think. And I know I have pictures. Somewhere I have pictures. So I can do those on this page. And I know we have at least 2. And that's where I'm concerned, you guys. I know I have 2 photos. I don't know that I have 3. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Oh, yeah, that's all right. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So I'm not going to cut my mats for my photos because I'm not 100% sure where those are. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take these types of pieces and I'm going to put the parts together that go together. What do I mean? I'll tell you. There is a love here somewhere on the sticker sheet. I'm going to put this on here because it's supposed to, according to the directions. Here's what we're doing. So I have that little love piece. That journal piece there, I'm not going to pull that off. And that's also a sticker. So I might cut out those stickers and stick them in here until I get to find what pictures I have. But we have this here. This is supposed to go up here. And then we have this. It's supposed to go with this. Add a picture with this. No, it's further out. Okay. Dun, 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 because the photo goes over more. So we've got that. Actually, stand by. This goes like this. Like that. Then we have this. We're using this for a little journal piece with this on here. And then, what are these? Dun, 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 dun. I don't see, oh, this and this. These I'll glue together. Project 1. Okay. So that's okay. This needs to go into the project 2 bin because I put it in the wrong bin. That's all right. Just so that I know that I didn't add it, I changed that 1 to a 2 because I put the one that said number 2 on that already. I already had glue on it. So this is 2. So I'm going to put this die cut piece in with project number 2. Okay. And then this will go with this. Like right there. Okay. So depending on what I have for photos is going to depend on the rest. I do think, though, that I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to cut, no, those are ribbon scissors. Do I want to cut that? Not really. All right, we're just going to know that this and here, this, and this are from project 1. So hopefully I can get the pictures. P1 down there and P1 there and there. Okay. And I think, yeah, so project 1 here and here, and then this is project 1 as well. So I have myself covered until I find my pictures. Got to find my pictures. But this is the basic gist of what we got. So we have these 3, and they have it like this, and then like that, and like that. So they have it like that, basically. So I am excited to see, and then this will go like that. There we go. I'm excited to see how this comes together. I gotta go get that photo and see if there's any other photos attached to that. So a lot of this other stuff, you guys, we're gonna have for project 2 and project 3. But this is the basic gist of our first of the 2-page spreads for the weekend adventures. Let me move this so you guys can see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, a sticker. Darn these stickers everywhere. Okay. There we go. All right, so here is the first of the 2-page spreads from the weekend adventure. Gonna train our, there we go, so that it goes down like that. So I'm gonna see, I think I know I have at least 2 photos. So I know for sure that we'll have 2. So the whole 2-page spread will be a 3-page, will be a 3 photo, which would actually be perfect. So, but what do you guys think so far? If this is your first time, you guys, checking out these scrapbooking workshop kits, and you don't, okay, let's get serious here. Let's be honest, okay? You guys, I never did get in, and I'm being totally honest with you, okay? I never did get in with the scrapbooking thing. I didn't. I like doing these 2-page spreads and putting them in photo frames. And like the one with my mom, that to me, the Mother's Day one that we did, that one, I'll have to take a picture of that when it's done. Oh, I like the layout too, Anita. I really do. Anyways, I was not a scrapbooker, you guys. And to me, these workshop kits inspire me to try it. Because it's kind of like, think about it like a paper pumpkin, okay? If you've done paper pumpkin, then you know that we always do at least one as directed, right? And then we kind of go off the rails, which is kind of what I've been doing with the workshop kits. I need to be better for you guys at planning what I want to do. But a lot of times things will come to me when I'm sitting down working with the pages, like this one did. I saw that photo of Joe with his crazy hair blowing all over the place. I saw that this morning because I always like looking back at my memories. You guys, that was 6 years ago. So that's a long time ago. Anyways, it's a great way to be inspired to use something. Okay, you don't have to put them in the scrapbook unless you want to. But if you're wanting to save memories, you guys, like my dad put photo albums together for my mom because of her dementia. And now is when I'm like, okay, I wish I did do some scrapbooking back in the day because like Trevor has baby pictures, my son, and even the wedding. I saved all that stuff and I had stuff to put in scrapbook, never did it. So this to me is a way of preserving some of those memories, maybe for me or for Joe for the future. So I hope that this inspires you to try one or at least to come back. The next Whispering Memories will be, I'm pulling up my calendar, you guys. It will be August 19th. That's the day after my dad's birthday. August 19th will be the next time that we focus on the next 2 pages, which will be project number 2. And I am actually, you guys, I really, really liked this workshop kit. Strictly because of the adventures that Joe and I take. We haven't in a while, but we used to go on day trips all the time, and I loved doing that. That was one of the things that was so fun, and we only took a couple of pictures, so it works out. Yes, and I have framed them after I'm done. Anita, I was talking about that earlier. But the thing is that, you know, day trips were so fun. We'd go find a crazy place to eat. We'd drive around, see what was in the town. We'd go to Michigan. We'd go to Eastern Indiana. One day we went into Ohio. I mean, and I would only end up taking a couple of pictures just to create the memory, right? But that's what this is all about, is to do that. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoy these scrapbooking workshop kits, and I hope that this does inspire you to try something or at least think about it. Now, like I said, we do this on the 3rd Tuesday of every month, so you can come back on the 19th and you can see what the second group of pages will bring. You could order your own weekend adventures and catch up, because that's allowed too, and work with us. And if you use me as your demonstrator, you guys, you get the free cards, the supplies for those cards, because that's my thank you for you for ordering the workshop kit. But I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, you guys. The first one is always the hardest because it's the organizing one, you guys. So thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, you guys. We're going to be doing girls night cards. Apparently I'm tongue-tied today. So we'll be doing girls night cards tomorrow night. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.